I am going to teach you chemistry of standard 9th. After previous classes, I am going to teach you about change of a state. What do you mean by change of a state? You know so many states of matters you have read. Change of a state from one physical state to another. One physical state of a substance is changed into another state. It's called change of a state. One physical state, if any substance is solid, then after heating it is converted into liquid. After more heating it is converted into gases, and after that it can be changed into plasma state also. After applying electric field and so and so. So change of substance from one physical state to another physical state is called physical state. It's called change of a state. Like solid state is converted into liquid state. Liquid state is converted into gaseous state. Solid state is converted into gaseous state. Physical state of matter can be changed by any of the following methods. Physical state of matter, solid, liquid, gas, can be changed by following methods. First, by changing temperature. You know, if temperature of physical state is changed, then its physical state is also changed. By changing pressure and temperature both. You know, you look every day in your life, ice after getting heat, it is converted into water. But if the system is reversed, if water is cooled, then water changes to ice again. System can be reversed also. If water is heated at boiling point, then it is changed to a steam or water vapor. But if water vapor or a steam is cooled, then it is converted back to water again. Another thing you can understand from the above diagram, solid can be converted into liquid after heating, and liquid can be converted into solid after cooling. Liquid can be converted into gas after heating, but gas can be converted back after cooling. So these are the important changes, solid, liquid and gas. But some substances are also found in nature, which on hitting directly change to vapor without change in liquid. some solids are found in nature which are directly changed to gaseous state after heating without changing liquid state. That very process is called sublimation. Sublimation is a process in which when a solid is heated, then it is converted into, when a solid is heated, then it is converted into vapor state without change in liquid. This is a point. Without change in liquid, solid is converted into vapor state directly. So that very state, that very change in which solid is converted into gas without change in liquid, so that very types of activities is called sublimation reaction. And those substances which undergo sublimation, when these substances are heated, they are directly converted into gas without change in liquid. These substances are called sublimate. The substance is called sublimate and the phenomenon is called sublimation. Remember it. Those very substances used for sublimation, those very substances which are converted into gaseous state without change in liquid are called sublimate, are called, substance used for sublimation is called sublimates. Say sublimates. For example, camphor, naphthalene, indigo, iodine, etc. It is very important for your examination point of view, or in this chapter, sublimation. So sublimation is a process in which a solid, when a solid substance is heated alone, then it is converted into gases form without change in liquid. That very phenomenon is called, that very process is called sublimation. And the substances used for sublimation, the substance used for sublimation, the individual substance is called sublimate. Now we took another point. This is also a very important thing, not for your standard but for your higher standard also. This type of question can be asked in higher classes. What is dry ice? You have listened ice. If we took it in your pocket, then you get dry, you get wet. Because the nature of ice is to get melt after getting temperature. But what is dry ice? It is a special type of ice. Solid carbon dioxide, you know, carbon dioxide is a gas. But if it is converted into solid after increasing pressure or decreasing temperature, then gas can be changed into solid also. The solid carbon dioxide is called dry ice. It is for your knowledge. But if question is asked like this, why solid carbon dioxide is called dry ice? Because if solid carbon dioxide get temperature, solid carbon dioxide gets temperature, then they converted directly into gaseous state. Solid carbon dioxide after melting, after getting temperature, they are not converted, it is not converted into liquid. So it cannot weight us. It is just converted into gas, and gaseous form means the gas formed and evolved out. Nothing is left to wet us. Nothing is left to wet our clothes, our hands, our pot, because solid carbon dioxide, if melt, change to gaseous form under normal atmospheric pressure. It does not wet us, so it is called dry ice. Remember it. Solid carbon dioxide gas is called dry ice because it is a special case of solid. When it gets temperature, then it is converted into gaseous state directly without change in liquid state. That is why it is called solid dry ice, solid carbon dioxide. Very important for your examination point of view. So dear students of Science Shivam Public School, your so many study material is provided on your Facebook under the page Science Shivam Public School Patna or Shivam classes. You have to make a copy of chemistry, physics, math, biology, of all subjects. Stay at home and remember these things after written practice, not orally. You have to write these things so many times, then you get command on these types of study material. Thank you today. Next day I will meet you with next topics. Thank you.